Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Warmly welcome again on my YouTube channel. Today our new and important topic is Geoffrey Chaucer as a poet of nature. Let's take a start. Geoffrey Chaucer is known as the father of English literature. He is widely considered as the greatest poet of Middle Ages. He served in civil services as a bureaucrat, courtier, and diplomat. He wrote various genres of literature like Troilus and Chryseid, but he is well known today due to his glorious work, the prologue to the Canterbury Tales. In the very beginning of it, he delineates a splendid portrait of spring season. We find his great enthusiasm for this very season as he starts his prologue by mentioning the spring season. He himself says that he is an ardent lover of this season, and when this gets started, he leaves everything in order to enjoy it. He himself says that he loves books very much, but when the spring season starts, he leaves the books and enjoys it. Yes, he was an ardent lover of this season, therefore we are struck by the spring season in the starting lines of his prologue. Beers passes comment on him. Chaucer is the poet of lusty spring, and in his pages blows a fresh vernal air. Chaucer mentions the 2 months, March and April, in the opening lines of the prologue. In England, the month of March is the time of dryness and coldness, as there is snow everywhere. The winter season is the symbol of death, and the spring season is the presentation of life there. Therefore, D.H. Lawrence jotted down the modern essay, Whistling of Birds, in which he discusses the winter and spring season. Chaucer says, "When that April with his showers suit, the drought of March hath pierced to the root." He says that the dryness of March comes to an end due to rain of April. It soaks every rib of plants and trees. Different types of flowers bloom all around due to the peaceful environment of April. Then he talks about the zephyrus wind. When it blows, it revives the lives of heaths, forests, and deserts. New buds, flowers, and plants engender. For it is a season of life and happiness. All the birds sing their sweet melodies and sleep all the night. With an open eye, they chirp continuously as the difficult season has ended. This is the time when the young sun has accomplished its half-course in the ram, and the common folk has inspired to go on pilgrimage at the shrine of Thomas a Becket in order pay, thank him who is their religious personality, and who helped them in difficult circumstances. Chaucer was not only a poet of nature, rather he was a poet of human nature as well. If we discuss him according to this point of view, we come to know that he keenly and closely discusses the nature of different pilgrims. When he discusses the character of the knight, he says, "Troth, honor, freedom, and courtese." He says that the knight is a brave soldier who partook in the different battles against the Muslims as well. That he reveals that these 4 aforementioned characteristics are the part of nature of this very worthy man, as he loves truth, honor, freedom, and courtesy. He does not treat others pilgrims harshly. He also discusses the nature of the lady prioress, who is a head nun of the church, and she always shows off in front of the people in order to impress them. She has worn a locket on which Vincit amor omnia is written. It implies that love conquers all. It symbolizes her negative nature, that she plays coquette to men. She also eats the meal very carefully because she wants to impress others. Chaucer remarks, "Nor she dips her fingers in the deep sauce." She doesn't dip her fingers deeply in the sauce. When she takes tea, she never left an iota on the cup. She also has small hounds. She feeds them with bread and milk. If someone beat them with stick, she begins to weep in order to show her nature that she is very sympathetic and gentle. In this way, Chaucer is the poet of human nature. Moreover, Chaucer presents a character of the parson, who is indeed a positive ecclesiastical character in the prologue. Chaucer presents his nature in front of the readers. He exposes that he is a true priest, as he never leaves alone his followers, because he thinks if he leaves alone his flock of sheep, it will be misguided by anyone. Therefore, he doesn't like to attend the prayers ceremonies of different saints where he can earn more money. It indicates his positive nature. The parson himself is an embodiment of Graciousness. If someone is sick in his allotted area, he himself visits him or her in rain, or thunder with the help of his cane. Therefore, he often expresses these following words. If gold rust, what shall iron do? It means that a clergyman must be proved himself as an honest man if he doesn't portrays himself as pious and gentle. The common folk will be demolished. It shows that Chaucer is an impressive presenter of human nature. In a nutshell, we conclude that Geoffrey Chaucer is an impressive expresser of the nature. It proves that he is really a fascinating, an impressive poet in all essence. He is really an aesthetic poet of nature, because what he discusses and presents, it makes an imagery in the mind of the reader at that time, so he is a true poet of nature.